Alright, so I think we should be live now. Hello everyone that's tuning in. Let me put up everything up. So, alright, this seems okay. This should be good. Okay. Okay, this is weird. My webcam's not working. That's great. Yeah, that's pretty great, I suppose. Keeps messing with me. Alrighty, can you please work? Not I'm asking for much, right? What the heck is going on? It should be working. This is so weird. Oh no. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we make a jack here. That's okay. I will call. I don't know why you're betting here. Why are you betting? Okay, this and that. Okay, so he folds. Well, that's fine with me, if you ask me. Alright, so now you guys should be able to see me. I hope everything is working as expected. You guys can hear me and everything. I'm gonna bring the music a little bit down. And yeah, we should be live, guys. It's great. So let's go ahead and play some hands here. Okay, I'm just hearing myself here. Don't freak out. Alright. Okay, so this is not that bad, right? We could check raise here. I will raise this time, obviously. I should have maybe raised even a bit before. Oh yeah, this song. Alright, I will go for this. I will go for a pot size bet here. Even a little bit over bet. Because, well, he had the ace. Maybe a bit aggressive. Well, not starting the best way, I would say. And I was asking myself today if I should call it a little bit more in these stakes, because I feel like, I mean, on the river against like huge bets and stuff like that. Okay. Not liking that much. Okay, so they both check. I will go ahead and check myself too. Alright. He bets on the 9. Alright, I'll just fold with this hand because I don't feel like I can do much with that. So this, we open that, we open this, and then I will start a raise here, maybe a bit loose, but let's start playing some hands. Let's get, like going. Maybe a bit loose, I would say, but you can do it sometimes. Jack 10 suited. Yeah, it's kind of loose. Hell yeah, guys, let's go. This music is Just so nice. Queen 10 off. I'll just fold it. It's a hand that I do like because I feel like it's pretty. It's very cute. Queen 10, but let's see his steal. He has a 32% of steal. Since our hand is not that great, we could actually 3-bet here because of his steal. He has a high fold to steal also. And we could actually go ahead and re-raise there. But I don't know how I didn't feel like doing so. Next time we will though, because that's a profitable spot because usually you make the big blind fold a lot of times, and obviously calling is not an option, right? Even though if he's stealing because the big blind gets a really good value, so you just want to raise there to make him fold, and also our hand was not very great. It still has some kind of a little bit of equity post flop, but it's not the great, right? The greatest hand, anyways. So yeah, I hope everyone is having a lovely day. On my side, it has been a really good one. I have I have done a lot of stuff that I had to, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. So here, for example, if this guy steals, we could re-raise with this hand. Obviously, if he bets that much, we're not going anywhere, obviously, but we could re-raise on that spot. It's true that we didn't have that much information as with the other guy, which we had like over 80 hands, I believe. It's this guy here. Well, not that guy anymore, but the guy before. And yeah, we have some kind of information about him. So yeah, we can make like better plays against people that we do have information. So yeah, if we, alright, let's see if we get some decent hands in here, and we can start playing some hands basically. Yeah. Jack 9. Okay, so he goes ahead and raise. He has a 50% steal. I'll, I'll fold again. It's not like a great situation, to be honest. Like, I really don't like being in that spot, so that's why I usually don't do anything. So he goes ahead and 3-bets here. Okay. So what ranges could he have here? Like very narrow, right? We're not up against many of them, and less with this board, right? Let's see what he does after. So he goes ahead and bets. I would say right now he does have like queens up, probably even jacks up in these stakes, and some ace queen suited up. But yeah, like since we don't know and that board was not good, and like he could be just having so much value out of us, like with aces or kings, or with those hands he's like destroying us. It doesn't make much sense to continue, even though maybe he missed with ace king or even ace queen, which is we're in the same kind of spot. I don't believe it's a really good play to just call there. Like maybe you can re-raise if you really feel like he's bluffing, but since we don't have much more information about him, I don't feel like we can do anything on that spot anyways. So yeah, I just have to give it to him, and you know, like that's it. Just forget about the hand, keep on playing as good as you can, and make good plays, because you're not gonna get money on every single board and every single hand, right? So Yeah, that's something that you have to learn. So let's see if we get some good hands. Let me let me know if everything is working fine. Like if like you can hear me well, the music is not very loud, stuff like that. Okay. Or if my mic is muted, like last day I had my mic muted, but yeah, like was just it was pretty stupid. Now I don't think I will make this mistake again. Hope so. 7-6. He goes ahead and limps. Well, we're just gonna see this flop and see what happens. Well, King, Jack. Not many hands in our range there, in any of our ranges. Then the 9s comes up. The 9 comes up. Probably I could have bet this board, like this flop here, but seriously, I don't really care. Yeah, he made the 9 on the turn, and he had a queen. So yeah, if I bet on the flop, I maybe could have made that queen just fold, because if I made some kind of pair there, which is not very common, that's why I didn't do it, because if two kings come up, it's less likely that so here it's less likely that I have a king, right? Because there is two kings on the board. The probabilities of you having another king is way less. Obviously you can, but probably if you do, you wouldn't play like that. So that's something else you need to know. Very important. Like play like how you what you're representing, right? If you're representing a king, you're going to check and bet on the river, where probably if the pot is not big enough, you would get calls from other smaller pairs. So it's kind of hard to bluff with that. For example, like it's hard because there's not like much you can do with it. So yeah. Maybe we can play some 9 max tables. It has a name. It's called full ring tables, I think. Maybe we can play those sometime. Like I think we could learn more in those tables, because we have to understand a little bit more about so this is easy raise, obviously. Okay, so he goes ahead and goes all in, so this one is pretty easy. He's pretty much dead. 0.3%. Yeah, he has only a king. I don't really understand this play with but yeah, thanks for the free money, I guess. And let me see, can you guys see the other table? I think so. Just gonna make it smaller so it doesn't go over this one. So he goes ahead and calls, and then we see this. I'll bet half the pot here. He goes ahead and calls now. Now we make the ace, and I don't know why, but I feel like he's going for some kind of draws, and we do have the ace. So let's go ahead and bet small. He's gonna call again, and another ace comes up, which is really good for us. He could have also some queens, So that's why I'm gonna bet a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, he was going for the draw. I was pretty sure. That's why I bet on the turn. Obviously, maybe the sizing was not appropriate. I should have bet a little bit more. But yeah. Alright, so Jack Queen offsuit. Let's try and see a flop here. Okay, so I don't really know about this spot here. Jack Queen is not a great hand, and after a 3-bet, you're like pretty much donezo, right? Because if you make any kind of pair, you're pretty much behind all the time. If they also have a pair, obviously, which it does not happen every day, but you never know. Okay, so this guy which has low VPP. Okay, so this is really good for us, obviously. He's 3-betting and we have aces. This is really good for us, right? I would love to trap here, but I don't feel like it's a good play. Just gonna go ahead and re-raise here. And let's see if he actually goes with it. Obviously with aces, like we're literally telling them, like we want to go all in pre-flop because we have the best equity, obviously. And he goes ahead and folds. Yeah, that's one spot where maybe sometimes you want to make some calls because you will get some calls from the guy from under the gun and you get more value, but you also have two players to the flop, and that means that there is more scary uh, cards. There is way more scary cards. So yeah, it's not great spots to be in, and with aces, if against these kind of people, if you can get it all in pre-flop, it's always better, right? So alright, so that was good. Small c-bet of bluff, and let's keep on going. Yeah, Queen Jack is like, it's a beautiful hand also, I like it. But it's not that good, right? It's not great. Let me see this actually. Queen Jack on the small blind. Yeah, I think it's a pretty easy call, right? Well, we completely missed the flop, then he bets, and we have someone behind, we're completely out of position. I think we just let it go. Like, we could call and float once, but I don't think it's worth it that much. So, okay, 1-on-1 here. See what he does. He called on the small blind, okay? So here I think we can bet half the pot. And he goes ahead and re-raise on this board. Like, he could have a lot of trips here, 3 of a kind. I will give it to him because my hand is, we were just literally bluffing there. And yeah, you want to make some calls some time to time, I suppose, because if not, they're gonna push you over way too easily. So yeah, we're on this table of full ring. Seems like the VPIP is around 36%, which is really good for us actually, because if they play so many hands means that we can get more money, because most of the time it's people that are not really good. But yeah, it has only been like around I think like 4 hands, so we cannot tell much about how they're gonna play or what kind of players they are. So it's not very meaningful. All right, with King Jack, it's easy raise, and we just bring it home, guys. All right. Hey, Mirel, what's up? How are you doing? What is that? What is that emoji? Or I've never seen this one. It's like what is it? Like a present or something? It's funny. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What? What's going on? Why is it ringing? Yeah, Miguel, you should learn how to play poker. It's pretty fun. And you actually make money if you play well. I'm so... Why is it ringing so much? Is it my internet? Oh, actually, yeah, I don't have a really good connection right now. Okay, so they go ahead and raise us. Like 3-bet us pre-flop. Okay, so we have information about this guy. He doesn't 3-bet that much. Okay, I will bet this one. Because we have the draw here, and we also have a decent hand. He doesn't seem to be... Oh yeah, we make it. We have the nuts here, which is great for us. And I feel like he could have some draws also here. So I'm gonna bet half the pot. Because obviously... Well, maybe we could have made it a little bit smaller, the bet size, but... Oh, he goes all in. That's pretty easy for us, right? There's nothing else. Oh, there is full houses with kings. Oh no! Don't tell me you have a full house right here. He has the full house. No way! This is not possible. He actually has the full house. Like I had to call anyways, but oh my god! I can't believe what just happened. Oh my god, dude. It's so bad because I actually knew he had the full house. Like I really was... Shoot. Maybe we should have folded. Oh my god. I really thought I had the nuts, but I didn't see the twos. These two. No way, dude. This is so fucking disgusting. Oh my god. You know, like I was expecting him to try two things. Maybe some bluffs. Maybe some some lower flushes from him. Lower flushes, like even a flush with king, like king jack. Well, king jack would not play that like that anyways, but well, any kind of flush. I know people in here are just crazy, and as I said before, I'm going to try to call more because of these kind of situations. Obviously, like here we could have saved some money, but I really was not expecting something like that. I'll bet half the pot for value. Maybe I could have bet a bit lower, a bit less, I mean. But yeah, I was so unlucky, to be honest. was kind of unlucky, and we also knew he could have fucking queens, but we didn't decide to 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 listen to ourselves. We're literally saying that, yeah, he could have that, he could have blah blah blah, and then we just go ahead and call it all in. So he calls our huge re-raise. So here I'm just going to play pretty hard, pretty harsh. Yeah, he has to fold, and then here we fold. No, but let's be honest, like, and here something else, like, okay, we're getting to fold, so people on the queens, on the bet, on the turn, what was it, the turn, yeah, no, on the flop, sorry, on this flop, what do we actually achieve with this bet? What do we achieve? Let's be honest. What do we actually achieve, right? It was actually a pretty big bet, so none of the draws would call. Oh, this is gonna lose maybe. None of the draws would call, only better hands would call, so I think the sizing was wrong. The bet was okay, the sizing was wrong. So yeah. Okay, so here we have a call. No! Misclick. Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay, so here we have all check. I mean, all limping. I'll just fold this one. Maybe we can steal a little bit more. We're not doing so. So yeah, this other table I'm playing on, this one, they're limping a lot, right? They're limping a lot. And that's really good for us. Pretty much all the time. Yeah. So they bet 6 and they all called. Okay. But I want to see what's going on here. Oh, wow. It goes all in and they all fold. I really wanted to know what happened. This is a fast fold, and then I want to mark this hand with the queens. Not the queens, the ace queen. Okay. Kind of unlucky, I would say, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they just... Okay. To be honest, like... This is what I hate about these stakes, because... Oh, what? I'm sitting out? Damn. This is what I hate about these stakes, is that you can find such polarized things, like huge all-ins with absolutely nothing, right? And you can find all-ins with full houses when you have a freaking not flush draw. I mean not flush draw. I mean not flush. Not flush. Not flush draw. Not flush. Okay, so against 4 people here, not gonna be expecting much from this one. I will bet a small size here and see if we can make a couple folds like so. And then here, yeah, actually that bet was not the greatest, I think. Yeah, because he's gonna bet and we cannot call obviously any other pair on the board almost beats us. So yeah, that bet was not the greatest, because at the end, like when there is 4 people playing, you usually don't want to bet unless you have it, because bluffing against 4 people is usually pretty difficult. So yeah, I don't know. I will fold this. How is he playing? 33, and she's playing. Can I change my seat? Doesn't look like so. So for the ones that are wondering what's going on, I have another game on my right. It's a full ring max, full ring. Here it's zoom, so it's easier for everyone to see the game. But it seems like there is not many people in this full ring. So I think I'm going to bring another one on this other table and actually just sit out this next big blind on the one that I'm playing here, because there is not many people left and that's not very profitable. So here he goes and he raises, and then we can just raise twice. Sorry about this one. Okay, so nines. So she called again. She has been calling a lot, and we have a pretty big draw here. So I will bet. I don't know why I sit it out. So she called again, which is pretty strange on this kind of board. I will bet again half the pot here. And yeah, she goes ahead and fold again. Maybe there to be more profitable, we maybe want to not even bet, right? Because we might bring in some other hands like lower flushes from her, and we can make so much more money from that. So yeah, it doesn't make much sense to bet there, because the only things that could beat us there were king, where she was going to call, I believe, and yeah, I think that was not the greatest play, but was okay, I guess. So I'm trying to set up this so we can see the 3 tables and we can switch between tables easily. So here, what do we have? We do not have here, okay. Control numpad 3, okay, that's pretty good. So here we will check, see a flop, and see what happens. So what happens if I do this? Okay, so I do switch between tables. It's good. She bets, so I'll just fold. I don't know why I'm saying she all the time, but okay. Okay, so this is a fold. So if I do this, for example, you see this table, right? Okay. So this is raise. Sorry, I'm on this table, okay? Okay, so she calls, again, she, and this is what comes. I'll bet half the pot, but maybe, yeah, we can check on this also. That's fine, that too. Okay, since he called on the flop, I'll check this one. Because I feel like he does have some. What do you actually have? Obviously. What was that? This is what I mean. Did you expect me to fold to a $2 bet? Or what were you expecting from that play? Oh no, wait. So yeah, we want to close this table actually, okay. Oh crap, I made this too big. Alright, so then we make a straight. Oh no, it's an open-ended straight with a backdoor flush draw. That's great. And yeah, the board is pretty straighty, so I think we can bet here. I mean straighty, I mean flush, drawy. Here we will bet half the pot. Or maybe 2/3. 9-7. Yeah, we made the straight. Which straights could beat us? Like a 9 king. Let's go to. Okay. I guess we both have that 9, yeah. That's pretty obvious, I suppose. Yeah, it was not a great straight, but we still had the backdoor flush draw, and also we had a pair, right? So it was fine for us. It was kind of fine. So here they bet, and we have a queen. So yeah, I think we can call. And Nate comes. Let's see what he does. He goes ahead and bets again. I really don't know. It's a really small bet, so I will call. Yeah, and we get it. That's good. And then here, on this one, he goes ahead and 3-bets. We could 4-bet here, but I will just go ahead and try to call. See what he does. Okay, so he goes ahead and bets on this kind of flop, which is... I really... For example, I know some people love Ace-King. Myself, I fucking hate it because of this. Like, they say it's really good, but why is it so good? Like, I was completely crushed there, and probably he has kings. Well, not really. He could have a lot of queens, even jacks. Not many jacks though, but some jacks and some queens, which we can still beat. But I don't feel like we have that much equity, right? It's not. We don't have pot odds to call there, right? I don't feel like. Should I call here? Should I call this? I will call once. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so he goes and raises, and I guess I call. Yeah, he's gonna bet again, and we're gonna fold. So yeah, that's great hand. Great hand, yeah. That's basically why Usually you do not go there. I'm going to make this a bit bigger here. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, we have ace queen. We'll bet this. He limps. We get this. Okay. I'll fold this one because we're kind of in position. Actually, I should have. Yeah, I should have raised. I should have raised this hand because I feel like this guy is a kind of a fish. He has really high VPIP, and it was not like crazy good hand, but we can get some value out of it. So yeah, I think sometimes you can play that, I suppose. Yeah, ace 9. Yeah, it's a fold for sure. Okay, king queen. Yeah, I'll raise this. It's also suited, which is really good for us. Okay, so this is a spot, right? Yeah, usually if I make the ace, I would not raise anyways, and there is two people, so what's the point of bluffing? Yeah, like seriously, if I do really have the ace, there's no point of bluffing. I hate this play because seriously, like, I will call this, okay? I will call this because I really feel like that's just straight up a bluff, okay? And I really do feel, well, there's a couple pairs here that beat me. I'm fine with those. And then there is that ace, which is lovely. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like he was checking every single street. Like with ace there, you don't do anything else than that. Just chill basically on that spot. Okay, do we want to go all in with queens pre-flop? Oh my god, let's go for it. Oh no, he has kings. Yeah, great. That's great. Yeah, lovely, lovely. All right, two all-ins already gone through the window. Okay. Anyways, don't tilt. Don't tilt. Try not to tilt. Okay. Yeah, I'm already tilted. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was not nice. That was not nice. Okay. I don't like. Yeah. Yeah, there is some spots where you're going to find yourself with queens that you're actually kind of ahead a lot of the times. So I'm fine with that play though. Because these stakes, I really hate them. Like, seriously hate these stakes. I'm going to bet here. Okay, they all call, then a king comes up. I'll check this king, maybe not. Let's hope this 6 is good enough. So yeah, when this happens, if you think your 6 is good enough, you just check. Why? Because if you bet, most of the time, the only hands that will call you here are better hands, right? So there's not much value on betting. That's basically kind of it. Yeah, here I will bet around half the pot, heads up, and two hearts. There is an ace also, which is in my range. He three bets, which is super strange actually. And these stakes pretty much means I have it. So if you have it, my mate, take it all, because I don't care. yeah, pretty stupid here. Okay, so let me do this. And let me do this. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, here, so yeah, I'll fold this hand. I could have raised. I'm in position and everything. Here we raise with ace 2 against the blinds. They go ahead and call here. Here, I think we will fold. I feel like you can raise sometimes. And here they go ahead and dunk on me. Very strange. I'll actually make the 2 pair, which is lovely to be honest, but yeah, like at this point, like we're going to put him all in. Obviously, there's no meaning of like continuing without going all in. Yeah, we were actually behind, and you want to be looking for these ones because not always ace deuce is good enough. Ace deuce is actually almost never good enough. So yeah. So this guy is playing so many hands here. This guy is playing so many hands. I want to try to isolate him. Here on the other hand we have jacks against a bet which I will raise. At the end we're 4 on the flop on this other hand, so I think I'll let it go unless I make the 5, which would be lovely also. Yeah, everyone checks, so that's okay. And then in here I get the pot. So let's see what happens on this hand here. Hopefully they don't bet much and I can get the 5 and try to get as much value as I can from it. I could also bet here because the 4 doesn't change much and I feel like I can get the pot unless they go ahead and bet there, which we have 2 options here, raise or call. I think a raise is better here. If you really want this spot, which we're going to try on the river most of the time, you want to try to take it right here. You're not representing many things anyway, so it's not like really good actually. Now that I think about it twice, I don't know if I want to call here, but I feel like he really does have it, right? He's playing this like that. I don't know what he has. Seriously, like, what can you have here? That's exactly the same thing I'm trying to do. Like, I'm representing what? Nothing. So that's exactly why I should have not done that. Okay, so he goes all in. I have a decent hand to call, and it's not that much, so I think we can do. Yeah, it was pretty much almost a flip. It was a little bit ahead. Here we want isolate again. Sorry, you guys didn't see the other hand, but it was not. It's just a, I think 10 big blind all in, and yeah, I called with king jack offsuit. Honestly, not the best play, but it was not that much money, and I think with that much money he was playing, probably didn't have anything anyways. At least not like really a really good thing. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm going to open raise here with jack 10. I'm actually playing a lot of hands here. But yeah, it's only 12. It has only been only 12 hands, so it doesn't mean much. But yeah, my presence on this board is like I play a lot of hands, so just keep that in mind. So okay, here we raise against the blind. Then we have 4, 5, 6 off. I'll bet half the pot, because this is somehow a range that we could be in. And then he calls. Not the great for us, so I'm gonna check once. If he bets, I don't think I'm gonna call. Yeah. No, I don't think I can call here. Yeah, I'll let it go, I guess. Yeah, I'm not very happy. I'm not very happy with what's going on, to be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm playing. Well, it could be because of the other hands that I played before, those couple all-ins. %10 over there, that. Well, that's not really good. Oh my god, my internet, come on. This internet is... Can't hear the music? Seems like you can't hear the music. Is it too low? No. Yeah, maybe. So guys, if you see that the stream is like somehow not going well, let me know. I'll try to restart it. And yeah, try to put a better connection, because like usually I have a really good connection. This time I didn't check it, and it seems like I don't have really good connection. So I guess I may have to. Yeah, I just dropped 2 frames again. So yeah, I think I'm gonna restart the stream, guys. Give me a moment. I'll be back in like less than 2 minutes. So yeah. After I sit out of these 2. This is